families across West Michigan, they're looking for something specific when it comes to their kids' education. They want smaller classes, they want more one-on-one attention, and a place where every student feels seen. And one Cedar Springs school says they've built just that. Creative Technologies Academy. It's growing with big plans on the horizon, including a brand new gymnasium. Joining us now to talk about that, what sets them apart? CTA's Superintendent, Autumn Matson. Good morning, Autumn.
Good morning. Thank you for having me.
I'm glad you're here. You got to be excited. I mean, your CTA really is growing. What do you think sets CTA apart?
Yeah, over the years, I've been at CTA now for 10 years, and what I've really noticed in those 10 years is that personal connection we make with families and with students. And I know parents are really looking for that place where they can feel safe to drop their student off or their child and just trust that process. And so we really do have small class sizes. We have that personal connection. You're really going to feel like you're a part of it if you're looking for that connection as a parent. And then we really dive into each student and what their needs are academically and social emotionally. And each student is going to get a very tailored and very individual experience, but also feeling the sense of community and almost family.
Yeah, I was reading a little bit about that. Individualized lessons. I mean, that's something, unheard of 30, 40 years ago, where it was just, this is what everybody's learning. You really do take a one-on-one approach.
Yeah, we really do. Our staff works extremely hard at getting to know our students, along with our instructional coaches. They really dive into each student and what they need. And though, again, there's group lessons and everybody, we're doing that, but then we do have specific times built into our daily schedule where students are getting what they need. And so wherever they're at, we want to meet them there and then really help them reach their full potential, and not just academically, but that whole child. And really, some kids, academics is their thing, and some kids are, I want to go into, skills trades, and some are, I might be the first one in my family to just graduate from high school, and so that's where I want to be, and I want to get right into the workforce. So we're really trying to hone in on each child and work alongside their parents to make sure that we're supporting them, but also not limiting them. Like, they might have dreams of getting somewhere that they never even thought, and we want to make sure we dig down in there and really see what that is.
That is one thing I think parents probably may fear. I mean, they want that one-on-one attention. They want the smaller school, but they don't want a smaller school to mean less opportunity.
Correct. Yep. So we really we have athletics. We have an athletic program there. We also have, choir and some fine arts. We have after-school art club, and we have a retro gaming club, and really just that outside of the classroom, we do a lot of family activities. We have a family engagement committee, which actually is just to engage our families into different activities we do. But we also utilize the Kent Intermediate School District. We have dual enrollment for our students that are really on that path to go to college. And so I wouldn't say that smaller means less opportunities. I actually think that students have the opportunity to try so many different things, because in a bigger system, sometimes you have to really specialize, because if you don't, then you might not be able to get into that. And so we really try to open that up for every student to try a little bit of everything and find what it is that really gets them, finding the best version of themselves.
Yeah, fewer kids might mean more opportunity actually for them. So let's talk about the growth, though. I mean, what would you say your standard teacher to student ratio is? I know parents are always looking for that number, right?
Yep. So right now we have 305 students enrolled, and we have a total of 25 staff members that are servicing those children. So I would say in the elementary, we keep our class sizes very small, and I would say that's anywhere from 19 to 24 kids in an elementary class. Our middle school class sizes are going to be around 25. And then our high school classes, like our 9th grade class might be 30 students, but when you get into the actual classes, because they get to spread out, you're looking anywhere from like 15 to 20 kids in a classroom, which is very low compared to most around our area. So they are able to get, again, that one-on-one attention that they need, and also that accountability piece. They really don't get lost. They don't get lost in our system.
Thank you for saying that, because that was one of the words. You see some of these larger schools, it's easy for kids to fall through the cracks, and here everyone is seen, and everyone's there. You're kind of reminded me of I grew up in a very small town in the middle of Illinois, and it had 20 kids, 29, 30 kids in the high school, and that was a small town school. This is I didn't have the opportunities that you guys are offering with that class size. That's got to excite some parents that are hearing this. Let's talk about this gymnasium too. I mean, obviously you mentioned athletics, the school's growing, you're building a new gym.
Yeah, so CTA really has expanded its campus in the last 6 years. We've added a brand new soccer stadium, we added a new middle school building, and really the next step for us is this gymnasium. Currently we do not have a gymnasium, so we have a larger space that we'll gather for some assemblies and some PE if we can't get outside. But that's really the next step for us, is to be able to offer a facility that, one, we can partner with our community for different events, and then also be able to offer up a great, physical education program, and then be able to have a place where we can practice and play games. We partner with our local school districts to be able to have some of those events right now, but to be able to have that sense of pride on our own campus, that's really our next step at campus expansion. And we're going to need the next 2 years to raise some funds for that. And then our board of directors, has that on their strategic plan and our long-term plan for CTA. But it's something that's needed. We're excited about it, and we're really kicking that off to our parents and our public this fall. We've been gathering a lot of information, and we have beautiful drawings, and we're ready, but it's time for us to do that. Our students and our families deserve that.
Well, if you're looking for a school that is going to give your child more attention than you might get somewhere at a bigger school, and a whole committee for family engagement. I mean, they really want to have this relationship with you, the whole family and the child. This might be the school for you. How is enrollment open?
Yes, yeah, that's a great question. You can really, if you go to our website, we have a whole enrollment tab, and it really walks you through who we are, what we offer. There's some videos there, but then really our first step in the enrollment process is we want to meet you. So families come in, and that's really how we start that right out, with that, we're building that relationship with them. And right now, yes, we have spots, we still have some open spots, and then we also do have some wait lists, but I would just say, come to our campus. We would love to just let you see. Once the minute you step on campus, I can almost guarantee you're going to feel something that just feels right. It's going to click. And I really think it's the place that parents, if you're looking for a partner in your child's education, that you get to be a part of the process and you can trust us. We're the school for you.
Excellent. Go Chargers, right?
Yes, and our motto is we change the world, and we really believe that starts with the little things, and we really are looking for families that want to partner with us on that.
Well, if you're hearing this and you think this is something you want to look more into, we've got some more information for you. Creative Technologies Academy, Cedar Springs is where we're located. Now, of course, school of choice, right? So ctachargers.org is the website you just heard Autumn talking about. That's the place you want to go for some information and then get to that campus and take a look for yourself. Autumn, thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
We'll be right back.